Hello everybody, it's Bunsen Huni, welcome back. This is on the second channel for once. Wow, post here, it's a miracle, must be something important. Not actually, but today we're gonna just go over this brand new ERLC update and kind of just go and discuss what has changed and what has been updated and all of the above. So, first things first, if you guys are keeping up with PRC and the ERLC servers, you probably know that the what's it called? That they added a map editor. So if you own a private server, you can spend 500 Robux to buy a pack so you can edit your map, and you can add tons of props and other things. Here, if I can show you, there's like tons of these props you can place. You can share it with people if you want to make one. And so it's super cool, super nice and creative. Over time, they're gonna add even more things to it as well. It's going to be really nice, really cool, really interesting. I'm excited for it personally. And they've also revamped a lot of cars. They've added multiple interiors, added a couple new cars, and also remodeled a lot of them since, as most of you might know, they're trying to make all their cars fictional so they don't get in trouble with brands and other things. But the other big thing that happened in this update was they updated the bank. So it's been a while since they've changed anything that's like involving crime and things on Civ Team. So they have finally updated the bank. As you can see, this is where the bank is, and it used to be a nice small little itty bitty building. I'll probably put it up on screen here, but this is the brand new bank. It's pretty cool. Nice and I want to get out of the car. There we go. But it's cool. It's nice and big, very very big, and it's really cool. You can now basically walk up to these people and yeah. Here's how you start the job. You just walk in here, and then you can come inside here, and you can sit down here, pretend like you're working at the bank, and then over here's like a little lane thing for the bank, where you can actually do stuff, but I don't think these actually function. I think it's just like for a little decor for the fun of it. This is an office where like you might discuss things. Here's the other section to the cubicle area. There's ATMs here that are just built into the wall, which is really cool because they never had that before. You've got offices, and then you come over here, and here is the vault. Whoa. But yeah, there's a job here, so I'm in my private server, so none of this will save, so. Yeah, here. This is the bank truck. They changed a little bit about it. Basically, they've made this bank truck robbery a little bit different than usual. I don't know what they've updated. I would test it, but I don't have anybody here to help me test it, so. Yep. We're just gonna kind of drive around here. We're gonna go do this little job, but they've updated this quite a bit, actually. I find it interesting what they've done. Oof. But yeah, it's very, very cool that they've done this. Because people have been asking for a lot of civilian updates lately. Like, one of the previous updates, they added the, what's it called? The courtroom. Which people have been making their own courtrooms in other games for so long that it's definitely a really big thing, and people have enjoyed it a lot. So I will say they've been adding a lot to Civ Team, and I'm happy about it because the police teams and like other teams have been getting a lot, but Civ Team's not as much. So I'm happy that they've been focusing on Civ Team a little bit more lately. But you could see over here is the bank vault. I don't even know if I'm able to open it right now. I would have to go rob it probably, but I think I can get my free cam in there. Why can't I get free cam? Why is my free cam not working? Free cam's been a little bit glitchy lately. I don't know if it's just me who's been noticing it, but I've had some issues lately with like stuff like that. Free cam is enabled. Left shift P to toggle it. So that's very weird, but you can kind of see down there. I could go rob it if I wanted to. I probably have the thing to rob it, but I might not. I don't. So here. Oh, my car despawned. Shucks. Okay, we'll go for a little walk. But yeah, it's a pretty simple update. I think there was like a couple other little things that they added as well. Like they definitely remodeled a lot of cars. I'll list those off here in a second. If I could find the list that they give me. Here we go. Dev forum. So For the civilian team, this tab is taking forever to load. Why wouldn't it? Alright, so for the civilian team, oh yeah, they also added another thing. If you are in jail and you don't have the money to pay your bail or you don't want to pay Robux for it, you can watch an ad and it will take you out of jail and you will be a free person. Which I find interesting because if some of you guys haven't been keeping up with Roblox, they've been adding ads inside of games. So creators of games are able to put ads inside of these games that are on the platform, and you can get ads for like other games, for like Roblox or other things like that. It's very interesting because they've never really done anything like that before, and because people always liked Roblox because you didn't have to watch an ad to get everything. Like it wasn't really something that was heavily ad based, but they have been implementing ads a lot more. I know one game, Driving Empire, they've implemented ads, and it's definitely interesting. I will say I'm not very excited about it. Personally, I think it's just kind of annoying to put ads in these things. I guess if like it's a game where like you don't need ads in order to get better at it, but there are some games that like if you put an ad for like a really big like thing, people will watch that ad and they'll watch it for like 30 seconds. And that's the thing, I've never been one who's all into like that stuff, but I don't know. The ads have been annoying, like phone games especially are a problem too with ads, but they have added a new vehicle to civilian team. It is a Bullhorn Determinator CT 2022, which is just a Challenger, that's all it is. And they have updated a couple vehicle models as well. They've updated the Challenger models. All of the Challenger models have been revamped and made to be fictional. So yeah, I'm just gonna grab it. I don't care what gun I grab, I just bought one, called it a day. But for vehicle minor edits, they said there is new interior on the Police Falcon Mustang, the electric one, the Mach-E, I believe it's called in real life. They also added interior to the Camaro, and they fixed livery issues on the Police Bullhorn pickup truck, the Ram pickup truck, the Chevy pickup, the mobile surveillance trailer, the Corvette C7, and they have fixed livery issues on the fire engine on the fire team, along with, I forgot to rob the bank, to be honest with you, along with they have fixed the pop-up headlights on the old Corvette C2 on Civ Team, because if none of you guys have that car, you don't play this game as much as I do, you might know that the what's it called? The must be in a right. I forgot you have to make a mafia in order to rob the bank. Why do I not have a phone? Why don't I have a phone? That is actually really weird. I have no phone. Is that weird or is that normal? Because I don't have a phone. But yeah, let me talk about the issue. Basically, when you turned on the headlights on the Corvette C2, they did not work. They worked, but there was, if you looked at the side of them here, I could probably show you it if I spawn in the car. It would probably be easier than trying to explain it. But, where is it? This guy. So this car had the issue where if you turned on the lights, they would work, but these little boxes here that they would be nested in didn't exist. These black boxes around them didn't exist. The top blue part did, but all the sides and the bottom of it didn't, so they were completely clear and open, which looked very weird on the car. But they have since fixed that. Improvements and minor changes. The judge and jury can now view the case file, including the defendant's criminal record, only visible when court is active. They increased the jury vote time from 30 seconds to 60 seconds, and they made it so if you are using the search bar and vehicle spawn menu, you can use this to find trims of cars, like the Fury version of a Bullhorn Charger. They made it so collisions are properly respected for all deployables, including in the map editor. Changes so co-owners have access to all settings, minus very crucial settings like server name, source code, etc. And for the custom speed limits, the game will no longer automatically convert the speed limit on physical signs. This means if you put it in 101, it will always show 101. This change was done to benefit those who use kilometers per hour and were previously unable to precisely get the number they desired. Bug fixes, these are very simple things. They fixed the house app not working on 2-story houses. I never noticed that. Made jail time / door time accurate on the UI. Fixed fuel gauge appearing full when it's actually empty. Fixed being able to purchase trim vehicles from your house's garage. Fixed it where if you banned the base trim of a vehicle, you were unable to easily see the other unbanned trims of said vehicle. That's for private servers. Fixed the battering ram. Added judge job to roleplay jobs in main menu. Fixed vehicle speed unit being outdated in server start. Fixed street sign type being outdated in server start. Fixed push button LEO vehicles not being defaulted when buying a car. Fixed being able to get Mafia invite messages and other server sent messages if you have direct chat off. And some minor other bug fixes. So that's basically it. The new bank, the construction crew over at Equal Construction has been on streak lately. A new bank has been constructed, which means a new bank robbery. To start the bank robbery, you will need to be in a Mafia. You could choose to either lockpick the back door, or shoot the teller window out. So, yeah, that's why I could shoot it earlier. I just don't have a phone to join a Mafia. Which I don't know why I don't have a phone. I should have a phone. But I guess I don't. I bet you if I went into a public server, I'd have a phone. Here, let's see if I go into... The problem is if I go into a public server, it's gonna be an actual nightmare, but... And then you can choose to either lockpick it being stealthy has its benefits. To get through the locked door that leads to the staircase, you must find the hidden code, which they've always had it like that. And then after the vault door is blown open... Oh, you must avoid the security lasers, pick up the explosive charges, and plant them on the vault. After the vault door is blown open, you must act fast to take the gold and get out before the security guy starts to fill the area. You can escape the way you came in, or escape through a tunnel that requires another hidden code to get into. Remember, if something looks breakable, try shooting and make a fast getaway before the police show up to arrest you. So I'm pretty sure it's like relatively the exact same as it's always been. It's just a little different. So I'm literally just making a Mafia for the simple fact that I can go over here, buy a gun, and just call it a day. There's this thing here watching the bank because something's going down in the bank already. Probably because the update is brand new, basically it's like a day old, so everybody's trying to like rob the bank and fool around with it now, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. You also notice that there's a lot more guns in here than there was in that private server, because that server is actually a private server I've been working on with a buddy of mine. We actually need liveries to be made, like a lot of them, like about 70 of them, so if y'all know how to make liveries, please hit me up somewhere, whether it's in YouTube comments or just somewhere, hit me up, because I really need to, like, get those done. They're long overdue. There's just a cop in here, isn't it? Is that a cop or is that a civ? Oh, why did I just ragdoll? Oh, the bank was robbed recently? Okay. But yeah, you can rob the bank. It's relatively the same as before. I just kind of wanted to show the bank vault to everybody, because I feel like I didn't see it yet or show it to anybody. So that's really all for this short little video. But hope you all enjoyed. See you in the next one. Peace.